Hi guys, I got inspired by the beautiful spring bloom in my garden, the beautiful bougainvilleas, and I thought of doing this makeup look for you guys. And I did my brows as usual, use it the benefit precisely my brows brow tint, and now going in with this cushion foundation by Dolce and Gabbana. This is a very natural finish foundation, guys. If you are someone who likes very light coverage on your face, this is something that you can give it a try. It's very beautiful, gives a nice glow to the face, looks very natural, lasts all day, and gives you that fresh, vibrant look. Next, I'm going in with this red creamy blush by Charlotte Tilbury. I absolutely love these creamy blushes. These are called the Lip and Cheek Glow. These are multi-use products. You can use it on your lips, on your cheeks, on your eyes, and they're very hydrating, very glowy, kind of the Charlotte Tilbury sticks in a pan format, or the Dior blush sticks in a pan format, and very, very easy, very pigmented. You just need a dot of it and you can see how beautiful the pigment is. Red especially looks very beautiful on all our Indian skin tones because it complements the natural, the tonality of the red flush that we have from within. It looks very, very beautiful and natural without putting in too much effort. The bougainvilleas have a hint of pink, and I'm trying to get that beautiful duo, that dual kind of a look with a hint of pink, a little bit of orange, a little bit of coral red, and all of that mixed in. And that's why I decided to go with the Huda Beauty blush filter in bubblegum. And now I'm topping it with a powder blush. This is by Dior Rosy Glow Blush in their backstage collection, and this is in the color cherry. This is a beautiful cherry toned, warm, corally red powder blush, lasts all day, fab pigment, beautiful blending power, and very intense. You just need a dip in the pan and you can get such a beautiful color on your face. Next, I'm going in with the lip liner by MAC. It is in the color Soar. It's a very beautiful pinky nude color. I want to line my lips with a pink lipstick, and just to imitate the pinkiness of the bougainvillea petals, it has that pink rimmed petals in the flowers, and I wanted to line my lips with a pink lip liner, and then going in with this beautiful red lipstick by Dolce & Gabbana. If you haven't tried the My Comfy Matte lipsticks by Dolce & Gabbana, I would highly recommend you go try them. There are numerous shades, beautiful finish, the packaging is to die for, makes beautiful gifts, and it's a very beautiful matte lipstick. This is in the color 14.03. And next, I'm going to top it off with a punk of very high pop pink. And this is the cult favorite Candy Yum Yum by MAC. And I'm just putting the pigment in the center of my lips just to imitate the look of the bougainvillea petals. It's so beautiful. I am so inspired by the beautiful mix of colors that we find in nature, and it looks beautiful on the lips. No one can tell what you're wearing. It is so very mystical, very mysterious. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the Candy Yum Yum on the back of my hand, and also the swatch of the Dolce & Gabbana lipstick in the shade 4.03, 14.03, and blending it together. And what I'm going to take is pick up this mixture on my finger and tap it on my cheeks, so that I get this beautiful blend of color, the blend of pink and reds onto my nose, onto my cheeks, just to look like a petal, guys. So it's very beautiful. I feel this look is so editorial but also very wearable. I feel if you have any spring summer party, daytime, nighttime, you can always try these colors, mix and match pink and red beautifully. It works on Indian skin tones, and specifically during the springtime, I feel this is such a beautiful combination. Now, to add a little bit of green into the mix, I'm taking the green on my eyes, and this is a gel eye pencil by K Beauty by Katrina, and these are very, very creamy eye pencils. This is gel formulation, lasts all day, but you have to work quickly because they dry very quick. So you need to just do a very rough liner with the pencil, and then smudge it with a brush. You can be using any kind of a brush. I'm using just an angular brush so that I can get a tiny kitten eye wing out of this liner. by pulling it towards the outer corner of my eye, and that's what I'm doing. I'm building the intensity up by laying it up in layers and then blending it up in layers. And this is how, by lining your eyes with a colored eyeliner and then smudging it, you can create such beautiful color tones of colorful smoky eyeshadows. Next, this is like a very beautiful thing that I found on Nika. This is by Mars Cosmetics, and it's their this shade is called Norwegian Lights, and this is inspired by the North Lights, and it has such a beautiful green shimmer to it. So I'm just wetting my brush using the MAC Fix Plus and then picking up this pigment. When you're working with these kind of shimmery pigments, it's very useful to wet your brush first with a makeup fixing spray and then pick up the product. That way, what happens is you are getting a power packed pigment on your lids. So you can see how beautiful that looks by its own. If you use it dry, it is not going to give you so much intensity, but when the brush is wet, this is like at its best. It performs at its best, I feel. And I'm taking a little bit, just a tiny dot, right under my pupil. Like I'm just focusing this bright Norwegian light shimmer on the center of my eyes, both top and bottom lashes. And now is the time to just mattify, just the center of my face. I don't want the entire face to look very dewy, and that's why I am just taking a swirl of a very big fluffy brush on this pan of Charlotte Tilbury's airbrush flawless finishing powder. This is not a setting powder, guys, but since I didn't use any heavy creamy products, I use very lightweight products. I don't need to set it with a loose powder, and this specific powder mattifies your skin in a very beautiful way. It gives a nice veil of matte look without making it look heavy, without adding too much coverage, but giving you a very flawless filter kind of a look, refines your pores, makes your skin looks more airbrushed. And that's why I love using this product. If you want me to do a detailed review of the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Powders, let me know in the comments below. I will be happy to do a detailed review on what Charlotte Tilbury products work out for me and what didn't. And also, I'm setting my entire face with the setting spray by Charlotte Tilbury. This is a must buy, guys. If you're looking for a long lasting setting spray that will keep your makeup throughout the day without budging, without moving, this is something that always works, never fails me. And next, finally, I'm going to use a little bit of mascara, just a tiny bit. I'm using the Milk Makeup High Roll Kush Mascara, and it is in the color black. I believe they only have black in this. This is a tubing mascara, so it's easy to remove, doesn't smudge, wears throughout the day beautifully, doesn't make your lashes look heavy. And that's the finished look, guys. Let me know what you think about this look. Are you going to try it? Are you in love with these spring colors? Let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.